It's always darkest before the dawn, and today is a new dawn. Hey gang, welcome to my life, where anything is possible and nothing is as it seems. It is Sunday, February 22nd, 2026. Time, rippling. I'm doing my exercises because I really haven't in a while, and I've been so sore. I am so sore today. Like my arms feel like I worked out. I promise you I didn't. I am so sore today. How sore are you? I am so sore today that I actually had to stretch to do my stretches. Think about it. I had notes there about what I'm watching because I didn't know what I was going to be watching. I started watching this new show, The Burbs, on Peacock. It might be on NBC as well. I don't know, but I don't know if it's just a streaming or if it's broadcast. Nonetheless, it's interesting. I'm enjoying it. But I'm also continuing on my 420 watch list journey. I'm down to more well-known movies and getting closer to the bulk of my list that I started last year. I don't think you can actually see the screen. I have highlighted the ones that I still need to watch so that I can keep my eye on where I'm at overall, because the list is out of order and I haven't been following it. I've been jumping around picking movies at random. For instance, right now I am watching Easy Rider. Last night it was Bad Teacher. I forgot how much I enjoyed that movie. This morning it was 50 First Dates. That's a fascinating movie because I've watched it twice now, once long ago and once now, and I'm pretty sure my reaction to it was the same both times. For the most part, I thought it's an okay movie. I don't hate it. It's enjoyable. And then at some point in the movie, something flips. And I'm like, this fucking movie's great. I don't know what does it. It got a 4-star rating from me. I also decided to start an Easter movie watch list. That one's not very long, and I'm not sure I'm all that interested in most of it, but I'll give it a go this year. And I am getting ready to put together a coming-of-age movie watch list. Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, anything with John Cusack in it. Oh, hey, poll, question. Napoleon Dynamite, 420 movie or coming-of-age movie? It's okay if you say both, because I've noticed there are crossovers on the list, and I like that because I can use that as a bridge. I'm also very hungry, so I wanted to do my exercises and get them in, because if I do something like start food, then I'm going to be into my day and then I won't do them. Oh wow, Dennis Hopper directed it. I'm going to make pancakes this morning because the griddle is already in need of being washed, but it really only got dirty with grilled bread, some butter, but that's okay. And not even slathered on there, it was on the bread. So I'm gonna make pancakes. That way, I gotta think of stuff like this. I don't wanna create more dishes than necessary because they're a pain in the ass to wash and use up a lot of my water at one time. Anyway, so I think that's what I'm going to do for breakfast today. So we're going to try this whole new-ish, old video concept of these daily or semi-daily posts, 10 minutes or less, for me to check in and I don't know, hi. In a way, it's meeting the mayor's challenge, and I'll explain why in just a moment. So, like I said, a new dawn. Today is a new dawn, and that is what the title of the post is going to be, but that is also going to be the name of the playlist that I put these posts on. The Freedom Journey will continue, but that's going to be more of that kind of stuff and whatever else. But this is a new dawn. I find the timing of it interesting because the full moon in it is in about a week, and it's about a week I expect to be straightened out. I'll talk about that in a second. I figure this is a way for me to keep new content coming while I do the longer edits that make me crazy. Because they are overwhelming. It was bad enough when it was on the computer, but man, on the phone, it hurts a lot. I get it done, but it hurts. I gotta do some investigating. Anyway, but I think also it will give me a chance to clear out some of the random, less important thoughts that jumble around and cloud up my head every day, which in a way, like I say, answers the mayor's call in as much as I'll end up telling some stories but that will also allow me to focus better when I do those things, and will reduce the amount of things I want to talk about when I'm doing those things, which will shorten the whole kit and caboodle, which will be great for editing. Oh, and your viewing, of course. I gotta get my notes. It's the only way I can stay somewhat. I actually had to take time and make notes before I could sit down and do this. To that end, I'm going to put new ones on hold for a while. You'll see new ones, because I'm still editing the one from last Wednesday. Not this past one, but the last one. I am at the point where I just have to work the clips in around the other stuff. That stuff. So we're in the final stretch of that, and then it's just the processing, black and white, fades, and run them. But then I will spend my editing time, hopefully, getting these other videos done. There's that Wacky Wednesday, the what now? That is also almost done. I just really need to fine tune it, and it's hard to explain exactly why it's so difficult, but I think you'll understand. Basically, that day there was lots of other stuff, but that was the day I put these milk crates up as shelving units, and there's a lot of randomness during that whole process, and I really want the feel of that to play through. It will give you insight into who I am, but it's excessive, and I'm trying to make it so it's not so hard on the brain. I figure if it's easy on my brain, it'll definitely be easy on everybody else's, because it doesn't take long before my brain hurts. And then, of course, the 2 bookends, but I don't know. I might have even deleted that video by mistake, so we'll see. But that's the plan on video. Beyond that, we're up to my day and days. Everything is all backwards. Like, it's been such a struggle, and I've reached a point, I think yesterday, I came to the conclusion that it's what it's meant to be. This is, the struggle I've been having is exactly the struggle I've been supposed to be having, and there's a point to it. And for example, so for several months now, I've always been stressing the end of the month. I always show a potential negative number, a deficit, when I do the budget. And so I stress my way through it, trying to get to that and trying to make more and and every week there's been interferences, my body hurting, the weather, other things that come up, appointments and whatnot. Going out and having bad days, and I'm not getting where I want to get. But if I'm being honest, every month, well, hold on. So I began to wonder if that's not the point, because I realized that this is like the greatest test for all my principles. Do not worry about tomorrow. You always have what you need. I'm sure the list would go on, but my brain's not clicking on it. Because though I've stressed every month, so far every month I have yet to hit that deficit. I get through it despite all my bumps in the road. I'm still in the game. I haven't dipped down into the worst places I've been financially. I'm not in great space, but I'm coasting, and it constantly works out. So I think it's been fairly divine, and I'm going to walk with that through this next week as I try to continue to balance things out, because that's the other thing. Despite not being on the road, I have done a lot around here to keep things functional and fluid and atmospheric, ambient. Oh, those bags, I need some cucumbers. And I'm just going to keep trying to focus on making sure I'm good to go and I know how I want to function. And hopefully by March, which is next week, which is the full moon, I can have myself. The whole thing is I should be able to do that. If I can't do that, then I did something wrong. Up to this point, I can accept divine hands in my life. But if after next Tuesday, I have not gotten myself, then it's me. So I was going to go out today, but they're calling for all this snow, and it's finally doing what looks like snow. We'll see. But some things were calling for it at like 4 a.m. So I eliminated today from my list, and that's the perfect example of what I was just saying, including tomorrow. Because they were talking, it was supposed to start at like 4 a.m. this morning and go until like 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. So right now we're just going to see, but I have this to do. I have the editing to do. I have a blog post to write. And beyond that, I'm not just sitting around idly doing nothing. I'm not throwing that much caution to the wind. I have 2 readings scheduled today. So I am going to work. I'm just not going to be on the road. And I'm not going to make as much as I probably could on the road. But I also don't have to leave my home. So I think that's everything for now. That's where we're at. I got to start this movie over because so far as I can tell, there's been nothing but them riding their motorcycles. But I've been talking to you, so I don't know. Anyway, that's everything. Hopefully this 19 minutes will get cut down to 10 or less. I appreciate you all wherever you are and whenever you are. Please like, comment, and share. We're on a journey and it takes you to get there. So without hesitation, for now and for always, from here in Geistopia, this is your beloved Rev saying stay tuned in, fellow travelers, and wishing you peace, love, light, and freakishness, baby.